I'm Hannah Zulueta, and this is Maggie right here, and Orbit in the pink collar. You know, they do like to have their nails done, I will say that. They like to lie on their backs and get a little pampering and their bellies rubbed, of course. She is definitely going to be the indifferent personality. She will want avocado toast in her green room, and it has to be just right on a particular type of bread. And Orbit is the showboat. I'm here I am, what you got for me? And she's very much the show off and more flamboyant of the two. I think what I'd really like to do is be able to show people what socialization does to dogs, in the sense that you're doing things together with them as opposed to them being an accessory, even though they're dressed up. It's more about honoring them as dogs, and that's the story that I really want to put across, is that they're very smart, even though they don't speak our language, they're always watching us. And some trainer told me they follow your leadership, but they mirror your energy.
Hi, I'm Twee, this is Hiro, and he's a Shiba Inu. I think we met some friends who had Instagram accounts, and they said, well, why don't you create one for Hiro? And I thought, well, I don't know if I want to do this because I just want him to be a normal dog, and I thought it would take too much time. But actually it's turned out to be so much fun because we've met so many dogs in the Instagram community, some dogs in San Diego, and dog moms and dog dads everywhere, and we just kind of build friendships from there. All right, so Hiro's gotten recognized on the street many times. People will come up and ask if he's Superhero, which is his Instagram account. So he gets recognized quite a bit when we go to cafes or walk around the mall or even go to the beach, and people will come up and ask if he's the I am Superhero, and he is. So if I could give a tip to someone who wants to take good pictures of their pets, I would recommend good lighting. So if you do indoor lighting, you want to do a studio setup or open all the windows and get all the natural light in, and morning is the best time. Or outside, you can't beat outside lights. So our favorite time for pictures is sunset and sunrise, the golden hour.
I'm Tammy, this is Cohen, my Australian Shepherd. I've built a really strong bond with Cohen by doing most of the training myself and also grooming him myself and doing a lot of activities together. We travel a lot and he comes to work with me every day, and so I think that helps make the bond even stronger. Cohen prefers that I dress him in a lot of neutral tones, greens, blues, blacks, some browns. And then he also loves red as his accent color. So one feature that everyone loves to ask me about is why his butt shakes so fast when he's excited. When he wags his tail, his entire butt wags. Whenever we pack for a trip, I do carry a ginormous bag with him. That includes his food, his treats, his records, but most of all, he likes plush toys from Petco. And then I always pack his spiky balls, probably about 5 of them for spares, because if we lose them, he throws a fit the entire trip.
Fashion Week fans, you are in for a treat. Raise your paws if you've been waiting all summer for sweater weather. Today's show is all about fall, and we've gathered up some of Instagram's most double-tap-worthy dogs to show us what they've got in brand new styles from Bond & Co. Step aside Bart Jacobs and Chewy Vuitton. These pups came to work in the hottest trends for chilly days, starting with pieces inspired by outdoorsy Scandinavian style. What's better than one wiener dog? The dynamic Dopsy duo of Stevie and Dino, of course, wearing the his and hers Bond & Co. Fair Isle dog dress and Fair Isle dog sweater with matching winter hats. These two adorable sausages prove that you don't need long legs to make it in the modeling industry if you've got the attitude. Pigpen is known for his super unique look, and he's working all his angles in the Bond & Co. tan hooded dog coat. Comfy fleece proves that you don't need to sacrifice function for fashion, and Pigpen slays a catwalk in a style bound to bring in the Instagram likes. Go on with your cute self, Pigpen. Next up is an adventurous Aussie Cohen, showing off the quintessential colour blocking trend in the Bond & Co. Nordic dog sweater. Roomy enough so he can chase after one of his favourite spiky balls, or show off his signature wiggle butt shake. This cable knit turtleneck is totally on brand for Cohen the furry explorer. She's got the figure, she's got the face, and Lucy's a true showstopper in the Bond & Co. London Blue dog coat. This classic peacoat comes complete with toggle closures for a timeless look. The bright cornflower shade really brings out the blue in this sassy sweet girl's multicolored eyes. Described by his humans as a little rough around the edges, Scout cleans up nicely in his Bond & Co. emerald green dog sweater. Understated yet luxurious with faux leather details. This piece perfectly complements those gigantic ears, which only make it look like this mischievous boy is listening. Here comes Hiro, the super Sheba, with a love for canine couture and camping adventures when the weather gets chilly. Hiro proves that high fashion can be practical in this Bond & Co. Fair Isle dog sweater that keeps him toasty no matter if he's climbing the canyon or posing with his pack at the pumpkin patch. Our next can't miss trend for fall, Living Large, brings the log cabin look onto the runway with a touch of vintage appeal. First up, Atlas is dressed for a romp in the leaves in the Bond & Co. Buffalo check dog coat. Mixed materials are a definite do this season, and antique gold hardware elevates his rustic and rugged vibe. Now we've only got one question for you, Atlas. Who's a stylish boy? Not to be outdone, Atlas' sister Aries is ready to be the talk of the dog park this fall in her Bond & Co. Buffalo check dog sweater. This pullover style makes dressing an energetic young pup like Aries a breeze, so the whole family can spend more time celebrating their favorite day of the week, Tongue Out Tuesday. Rocky might be a rookie on the runway, but this 5-month-old pup is primed to become fashion's next golden boy in his Bond & Co. red and grey hooded dog coat. He's looking fly and feeling cozy for his regular walks to the coffee shop for puppuccinos with his brother Theo. Sparky proves that senior dogs are just as fashion forward as young pups. We're in the Bond & Co. faux shearling dog coat and buffalo check trapper hat that lets him channel his inner lumberjack. He may be getting up there in dog years, but Sparky maintains his sleek figure by hiking. Up next, Brooklyn is a Sheba with serious style, rocking the runway in his Bond & Co. faux corduroy dog vest. Back to school has never looked so cool thanks to his buffalo check dog backpack. But hide your books. We heard Brooklyn has a special taste for homework. Chevy revs up the fashion game in her feminine large look, the Bond & Co. cable knit dog dress, part chunky turtleneck sweater, part swingy skater skirt. This girl's ensemble is sweeter than a pumpkin spice latte, although Chevy sometimes prefers to wear nothing but her birthday suit, or as she calls it, her all-natural tuxedo. Our final fall trend is for fur parents who love to give their pups the royal treatment, like Maggie, who's decked out like a princess in her Bond & Co. paws and a posy dog sweater. This glamour girl is always prepared to pose for the paparazzi, especially if they're willing to trade treats for photo opportunities. Next up, Pepper the French Bulldog may hail from San Diego, but she reps her Parisian roots in the Bond & Co. Upper East Side dog coat, bright blue with just enough ruffle to turn every tail wag into a twirly-worthy moment. Pepper struts her stuff down the catwalk in style. On any given day, you can catch Dawn hiking the trails, but when the occasion calls for something fancy, the Bond & Co. pink and pearly dog sweater does the trick. This girl may have come from humble beginnings in Baja, California, but she's living the life of luxury and loving it. Just look at the confidence on Orbit, blasting onto the stage in her Bond & Co. Floral Fortress dog coat. Perfect for those early morning walks. This puffy jacket is full of flair and lightweight enough for playtime. And trust us, there's no time this active girl isn't running circles around the other dogs. Fit for even the tiniest aristocrats like Olive, the Bond & Co. Faux Fur Forever dog coat kicks it up a notch with rich plush fabric in the perfect shade of regal pink. Being a fashionista comes naturally to this little lady. After all, Olive's mum Melissa helped design the looks you've seen in today's show, especially for Petco. Everyone put your paws together for our behind-the-scenes star. Want to snag these pups looks? Get your tail to petco.com or your local store to turn the walk around the block into your personal runway.